tortured, executed civilians. Reaction to Ukraine war. Dead. World leaders have reacted with horror to the images of dead civilians sprawled out in the open north of Kyiv, the Ukrainian capital, after Russian soldiers either retreated or were forced back. Brussels. Global reaction Monday to what appears to be deliberate killings of civilians in Ukraine in areas north of Kyiv, the capital, where Russian soldiers have either retreated or been pushed back. Hundreds of people killed, tortured, executed civilians. Bodies on the streets. Booby-trapped area. Even the bodies of the dead are booby-trapped. Widespread aftermath of looting. Concentrated evil has visited our land. The killers, executioners, rapists, marauders who call themselves an army. The world has already seen many war crimes, at different times, on different continents. But it is time to do everything so that the war crimes of the Russian military become the last manifestation of such evil on earth. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in a video address. The bloody massacres committed by the Russian soldiers, deserve to be called by their name. It is genocide, and this crime must be tried as the crime of genocide. When we look at the terrible crimes against women, children and entire families, our scream should be even louder. Bucha, Irpin, Hostomel, Motazhin, Sad Face. These are the names of the places that each of us will probably remember for the rest of our lives. The Russians committed the crime of genocide. Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki. This information should be seriously doubted. From what we have seen, the video material can't be trusted, as our specialists from the Defense Ministry detected signs of video forgery and various fakes. The facts, the chronology of events also doesn't speak in favor of the credibility of these claims. We would require many world leaders not to rush with statements, groundless accusations. Dmitry Peskov, spokesman for Russian President Vladimir Putin. You may remember I got criticized for calling Putin a war criminal. Well, the truth of the matter is we saw what happened in Bucha. This warrants him. He is a war criminal. We have to continue to provide Ukraine with the weapons they need to continue the fight. And we have to gather all the detail, so this can be have a war crimes trial. This guy is brutal. And what's happening in Bucha is outrageous. U.S. President Joe Biden talking to reporters. We are all extremely shocked, and we have condemned it with the utmost strength. Secondly, it is clear that there is clear evidence of war crimes. It was the Russian army that was in Bucha. We have told Ukrainian authorities that we were at their disposal to help with the investigation they're carrying out. International justice must prevail. Those who committed these crimes will have to answer for them. What just happened in Bucha calls for a new round of sanctions in very clear measures. French President Emmanuel Macron on France Inter. The reports of Ukrainian civilians who have been killed, raped and severely wounded by Russian troops is beyond reprehensible. Russia must answer to the world for what they've done. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern. I hope that everything possible can be done so that those behind these war crimes don't go unpunished, and that they can appear before the courts, in this case the International Criminal Court, to answer these alleged cases of crimes against humanity, war crimes and, why not say it, of genocide, too. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez at the Wake Up, Spain, Forum. The atrocities committed by the Russian army in Ukraine are horrific, they are disgraceful, and they are shameful. The reality is that the images from Bucha and Irpin are the same as other reports from other cities in Ukraine. They underline the level of threat facing Ukraine and the global rules-based world order. In Kiev, I was clear. These are war crimes that are perpetrated by war criminals, and these coordinated acts of inhumanity cannot remain unanswered, and that way will hold all those responsible to account. European Union Parliament President Roberta Metsola. Please, I am begging you, do something. It's me talking, a Ukrainian woman, a mother of 2 kids and 1 grandchild. For all the wives and mothers. Make peace on earth so no one ever grieves again. No one, neither Ukrainian, nor Russian, no one on the whole earth. I want to live, everyone just wants to live. Tanya Nadashkiska, 57, whose husband was killed by Russian troops on Monday, urging Ukraine and Russia to reach a peace agreement. She said her husband was detained by Russian troops in her neighborhood and that she found her husband's body and 2 others in a stairwell leading to the basement of a nearby building. I came closer and saw that his body was burnt. They didn't just shoot him, they also used that weapon, a flamethrower, which sends out fire. They burnt them down. Volodymyr Pilhutsky, describing seeing the body of his neighbor, Pavlo Vlasenko, after Russian soldiers went to Vlasenko's home and took him away. Pavlo Vlasenko and his wife, Natalia, are now buried in a makeshift grave in Bucha. This is scary, this is genocide, this is fascism. This is the extermination of people, innocent people, children, women and the elderly. Olena Kolesnik, a refugee from Kharkiv, Ukraine. I was strongly shocked that a brutal act of violence was conducted on civilians in the outskirts of Kyiv. Murdering innocent civilians is a violation of international humanitarian law and it's absolutely unacceptable. Japanese Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi at a government briefing. Follow all AP stories on the Russian invasion of Ukraine at https://apnews.com/hub/Russia-Ukraine. Soluchin Shikimers. FedEx Express. Time. What cryptocurrencies are gaining ground? eToro. Learn more. If you like to play, this city building game is a must-have. No install. Forge of Empires, free online game. Ukrainians hunting Russians as they leave Kyiv area, Pentagon update day 36. Russia-Ukraine live updates. Kremlin reacts to images of dead bodies in Bucha. Live updates, Zelensky, troops shell retreating Russians. Thdlung Kai Baichi Fuck Sucks Kai 50,000 Dxler Ni 31. Pepperstone. Senior living homes in Bangkok. The cost may surprise you. SeniorHomesThaiWeb.com. Lift Kun Bondi Pen the Rind Ni Pi 2564 Du Ta Luke Wan Ni. Lith Bondi, Kania Kosna. By Tabula. Promoted links.